Hi everyone, welcome to the Whiteleyverse with me, Connor Whiteley, for another daily short story. Now, before I start today's story, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content, and the engagement really helps the Whiteleyverse with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you want to buy this short story and any of my other fiction, then they're available from all major ebook retailers and at your local bookstore and local library if you requested, and you can order paperback copies from Amazon. Now, here's today's short story. I hope you enjoyed just as much as I did writing it.
Desire to Dream. Alex Hodgens nervously held the steak knife as he twisted open the cold open handle of his boss's fancy mansion. It had been hard enough to sneak through the immense front garden with its 3 rows of apple trees, motion sensors and roses without being seen. Why the hell a single man needed such an immense front garden with parking space for 14 cars was beyond him. He had never seen so many Jaguars, Land Rovers and sports cars in his entire life. He stepped into the small glass entrance that wasn't even big enough to swing a cat inside. There was a small shoe rack without any shoes on next to him, an empty key bowl, and a frosted glass door towards his target. Alex took a deep breath of the rose, coffee, and orange-scented air that left the delicious taste of orange tarts form on his tongue. His boss Adam always had the best taste, the best food, and the best drinks because he had the power. Maybe if Adam had simply given him a pay rise, some of the luxuries, and some of the privilege that Adam had been born into, maybe none of this would have happened. All the other workers wouldn't have gotten sick, the cancers wouldn't have started, and everything would be okay. Adam simply didn't care about anyone but himself, so he had had to turn to Lily Hope for help. He bit his tongue at the stupidity of that help. Lily Hope was nothing more than a strange demonic creature that killed people in dreams, and now his family was paying the price. His beautiful wife, Steph, and 2 adult daughters, Penny and Jane, were dreaming together. They looked so happy, peaceful, and they were living their best life without him. Alex just wanted to join them, dream with them, and live together as a happy family before Lily killed them all in their sleep. It was a peaceful way to go, and that was enough. They lived in Hell's Place after all, so it had to be enough. The strange former council estate where people got murdered, kidnapped, and other weird and twisted things happened to them every day was a terrible place to die. Dying in your sleep seemed about as painless as you could get in Hell's Place. He was willing to take the risk, but Lily's orders were clear. Adam had to die first. Alex turned the warm crystal door handle of the frosted glass door. He went inside and ducked into the living room. The massive 100-inch OLED TV was hanging on the wall on full display, playing some kind of stunning nature program in the jungle in Ultra 8K definition. It was the best picture quality Alex had ever seen. The colors were so vibrant, the images were so clear, and the animals were so striking that it was almost like he was in the jungle with them. A black armchair was the only other furniture in the living room, and it was empty. The walls were sterile white, the windows had the white blinds drawn, and there was no one else in there. No Adam, his children weren't there, and even Adam's wife wasn't there. He wanted to turn off the TV, but then he realized it was already on silent. His grip tightened around the steak knife. It wasn't natural to be watching a program in silence. A floorboard creaked upstairs. He went out of a small doorway, found a brown wooden staircase, and carefully went up. He made sure not to make a sound, a creak, or any vibrations. The strange scent of oranges, coffee, and roses got even more intense as he reached the top of the staircase. He hooked a right into the master bedroom, and it was completely empty. There was no master bed, no wardrobe, or any other signs someone had ever lived here. Alex cocked his head. The actual mansion felt a lot smaller than it looked on the outside. Alex stabbed the sterile white walls with the steak knife. It glided through the walls like butter, and he realized all the walls were made from plasterboard. He punched, kicked, and smashed down the walls and realized he was in a massive warehouse. When the last plasterboard came down, he just stared at the immense metal warehouse with production crews, cameras, and hundreds of eyes just focusing on him. His boss Adam was sitting in plain view of him, directing the game show, like this was just another day at the office. Adam stood up, adjusted his expensive black business suit, and 3 very young female personal assistants in extremely short skirts gathered round him like he was God. "He figured it out, everyone," Adam said. "That's 10 minutes, 30 seconds. That isn't even in the top 10, I'm afraid. Let's get rid of him." 3 muscular men in black business suits stormed towards him. They grabbed Alex and he struggled. "What is the meaning of this? What's going on?" "I was sent to kill you," Alex asked. Everyone went silent. Adam gestured they should keep filming, and the muscular men released Alex a little. The intense aroma of coffee, roses and orange clawed at the back of his throat. He hated the smell. "Who sent you to kill me?" Adam asked. Alex looked at his boss. He didn't seem surprised, scared, or like this was even something new. Maybe his boss was perfectly used to wanting to be killed. "And most importantly," Adam said, smiling, "why would someone send someone as weak, pathetic, and stupid as you to kill me?" Alex noticed a shadow moving at the corner of his eyes. No one else seemed to notice it, and the studio lights started to flicker. Again, no one noticed. Alex took a few steps forward. The muscular men went to grab him, but Adam waved them away. Alex went straight up to his boss. The awful hints of coffee, oranges, and roses poured off him like toxic aftershave, and Adam grinned at him. "Because you had to be stopped. You abuse your workers, you infected the land, and you ruined our community," Alex said. Adam shrugged. "You deserved it, and if I really cared about everyone you wanted me to, my profit margins would be non-existent. I wouldn't be able to buy my islands." Alex's hands formed fists. His chest tightened. His blood boiled. "Teenagers are sick. Adults have cancer. Food is becoming toxic because of you and your pollution," Alex said. "Does that mean nothing to you?" The studio lights flickered even more, and a few of the production crew noticed. "I don't care," Adam said, gesturing to the sight around them. "All these people. All these idiots. All the desperate fools who play a game show to kill me in exchange for clean water and food do not matter." Alex just stared at him. He actually created a game show, a replica house, and fake assassination attempts just to give people clean water and food because he made the land toxic in the first place. He really was a monster. A foul, evil, tyrannical monster. "Edward Hales must really control you," Alex said. He never liked to mention Edward's evil name. The corrupt lord from the 1800s who owned the land Hell's Place was built on, and he created a demonic pact for eternal life as long as he kept killing innocent people. Everyone knew it as much as they thought Edward was a terrifying myth, but he was the mastermind behind all the murders, disappearances, and weirdness inside Hell's Place. "Who?" Adam asked. A chill ran up Alex's spine. Adam wasn't lying. He honestly had no idea who Edward Hales was, and that was immensely dangerous. The legends, myths, and rumors about Hell's Place made one thing extremely clear. No one did anything in Hell's Place without Edward's approval. Otherwise, they died in the most horrific way possible. And everything suddenly clicked into place. "I'm surprised Edward Hales hasn't killed you yet," Alex said. "You've killed, corrupted, and gotten a lot of people sick without permission. To him, that is unforgivable." Alex took a few steps back. His feet echoed off the smooth floor, and he really didn't want to be anywhere near Adam when Edward finally caught up with him. "I don't care about Hell's Place and pathetic Edward Hales," Adam said, gesturing to everyone around him. "I am rich, I am powerful, and I am the master of this housing estate. Not Ed." The studio lights exploded. Sparks rained down onto the production crew, and everyone else went deadly silent. Alex closed his eyes. He didn't want to see the deaths, the murders, and the slaughter that the rumors always said happened whenever Edward took his revenge. "Open your eyes, little one," a woman said, her voice perfectly smooth, alluring, and seductive. Alex really didn't want to. He knew this was probably just a trick, and just another way for Hell's Place to kill him. He couldn't afford to fail. If he failed, then he would never be able to dream with his beautiful wife and darling adult children. He had to be with them, no matter the cost. A woman's smooth hand cupped his face. Alex opened his eyes, and Lily Hope smiled at him. Her long, slightly wavy black hair flowed by her shoulders. Her black Gothic-like dress was stunning, and her smile was so alluring. He knew it was all an act to disarm him until it was too late to escape, but Alex didn't care. She was the key to dying with his loved ones, so he was never going to fight her. She stepped to one side, and Alex gasped at all the production crew, all the camera people, and even Adam was sound asleep. Their bodies looked like corpses on the smooth floor, but the constant and steady rise and fall of their chests gave it away. They have their happy dreams, and then I will give them nightmares before I kill them. I love seeing their cute, fearful faces as they scream in terror before I slaughter them, Lily said, grinning like a kid in a candy store. Alex folded his arms. So Edward sent you at last to kill him. He could have sent you sooner, he could have saved a lot of lives, and he could have. Lily waved him silent. Edward makes Hell's Place dance to his tune. Do you really think Adam could have corrupted the land, killed so many, and given so many adults cancer without his partial permission? Alex gasped, shook his head, and bit his lower lip. The bastard, the monster, the abomination. Edward had planned all of it. Bloody all of it. Lily went to walk away. Stop, Alex said. I carried out your orders. I got him here. I tried to kill him. I served him up on a silver platter for you. Give me my happy dreams with my family. Lily shrugged, walked away, and she turned to Ash. Alex sank to his knees, his hands formed fists, and his chest tightened in rage. He waited a few minutes to fall asleep, for fatigue to claim him, and to see his beautiful family again. Yet he didn't. No sleep came, no deliverance came, and no dreams came. Lily had lied, twisted his desire to dream, and she was abandoning him to live without his family. Alex got up, stormed out of the warehouse, and even though he knew getting revenge was tomorrow's problem, he was going to find her, kill her, and make sure Lily could never ever hurt anyone ever again. That wasn't a threat. That was a promise.
Welcome back everyone, it's me again, Connor Whiteley. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's story, because I flat out love writing, creating stories and sharing them with you. If you really enjoyed today's story, then please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content, and the internet engagement really helps the Whiteleyverse with the YouTube algorithms. And if you want to buy this short story or any of my other fiction, then they're available from all major ebook retailers, and you can get them from your local library if you requested, and you can order the paperback copies from Amazon, your local bookstore or local library if you request it. Lastly, if you want to support the channel on a one-off basis, then you can now buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Connor Whiteley. Also, if you know anyone who would enjoy today's story, then please share it with them. I'm always really grateful when you wonderful people help spread the word about the channel. So, thanks for watching the Whiteleyverse, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day, everyone.